This was becoming very stressful for me, so I had to cut communications with my family because they were becoming more agitated than myself. Hello, thank you for coming back. If this is the first time we are meeting, my name is Emmanuel, and I am on a mission to assist you to realize your potential through academic scholarships, job opportunities abroad, and as well as to impact lives through charity projects. In this video, I'll be sharing with you how I became an assistant lecturer even before my master's graduation, and some tips to guide you if you intend to enter into academia or become a researcher or a lecturer in a higher education institution that's a university in the UK. Stay with me to the end of this video as I have an extremely important announcement for you, because I believe it's going to be life-changing. I wish there was something like this 10 years ago that I could have taken advantage of. However, there wasn't. So I intend to initiate one. I wish this video becomes some sort of motivation or inspiration to any young African out there who is about to give up on their dreams just because they don't see any positive signs that their dreams can come to reality. I want to let you know that you are not far away from the ultimate. You are only one more choice, one more handshake, one more upload, one more practice, one more day. The trajectory of your dream is going to turn a way that you never anticipated. All I ask from you is to stay committed and consistent. If you've watched my previous videos, you probably know how I got to the UK. After writing out my goals a few years back and decided to take the challenge of applying for international scholarships, and hopefully after my first try I got the fully funded scholarship, and that brought me to the UK. Knowing that my master's degree was just for 1 year, I decided to look for PhD opportunities, and out of over 25 applications that I made, I only received a response for 8 interviews. After those 8 interviews, all I received was disappointment after disappointment. This was becoming very stressful for me, so I had to cut communications with my family because they were becoming more agitated than myself. Then this happened. I was on a call with my mom one day and she asked, "How's everything?" I responded, "I'm not really okay because I've tried everything possible and yet I'm not seeing any positive signs." So she asked, "Have you thought of any role as a lecturer, teaching people and all that?" I responded, "I have it as part of my plans. However, I'm not so sure about someone who is just doing the masters, the opportunities or the probability of me getting that kind of role." But then I told her that I'm going to look into it. Now I stopped looking for PhD applications and decided to look for job opportunities. For the NHS job opportunities, I did over 50 applications and yet I wasn't still getting any positive response, rejections upon rejections. And for those that called for interviews, we'll also send rejection emails. I was coming back from one interview that took me 6 hours to the venue, and surely coming back using another 6 hours. All that was running through my mind was, what if I decide not to make any applications again? What else can happen? Something happened at the train station where I was supposed to take my last train to my city, and that I've shared it in a separate video. So if you want to find out what happened, I will leave the link in the description. Fast forward, I go back to my residence, and for every application, this is how I go about it. I'll take a sheet of paper and write the dates and the number of applications I'm about to make. But this time around, I didn't do it that way. I wrote the reasons why I want to remain in the UK and the possibilities of the things I've written down that I intend to achieve whilst in the UK. After writing out all the reasons, which included the name of my parents, my siblings, and for anyone who is waiting for me to make impacts in their lives, for the person who is watching this video, I realized that I couldn't give up, that I needed to try one more time. So I started making applications for lecturer positions, assistant lecturer positions in higher education institutions or universities in the UK. Long story short, I was interviewed for an assistant lecturer position in one of the top UK universities, and the next morning I received a phone call that I have been offered this position. And this happened few days after I submitted my dissertation and I had 2 months to wait for my graduation. Now let me share with you some tips to guide you if you intend to go into academia or you are looking forward to becoming a lecturer or assistant lecturer in any university in the UK. If you are finding value so far, kindly give me a thumbs up by clicking on the like button and leave a comment. I would greatly appreciate that. First of all, you should be focusing on getting good grades in your bachelor's and in your master's. You may also want to consider getting the necessary registrations done, especially if you are in the health field. For instance, if you're in nursing, you may want to get your registration in nursing done, have your license. So if you are going to be teaching in any health related program, you need to have your license. You also have some publications that will also be good for you. If you have already done a teaching certification program, that is also a very good advantage for you. You may have to pay attention when you are reading the job specification and the person specification. Make sure you understand and you meet all the requirements before you make any application. Make sure you prove that you are the right person for the job during the interview. Demonstrate all the interviewing skills that you have. Some job websites you may want to look at in finding some of these lecturer positions and assistant lecturer positions include Indeed, jobs.ac.uk, LinkedIn, and as well as the university's jobs website. Hope this information helps. I promise to share with you an important announcement, so for staying with me throughout this video, let me share that with you. I would love for us to connect and network beyond YouTube, Facebook, or other socials, but to have virtual meetings as time goes on, to develop our skills, to learn some tips and tricks, to be able to take advantage of emerging opportunities on the continent and beyond. We will be discussing everything including self-development, financial intelligence, getting opportunities abroad, getting scholarships. What that you need to do to be part of this community is to subscribe to this YouTube channel and follow my Facebook page so that we will be able to reach a larger audience. When you are done with that, just send an email to this email address and I will send you the Telegram link and you are going to be part of this community. Don't forget, your network is equal to your net worth. Can't wait to welcome you on the page and to meet virtually. Thank you for watching this video and see you in the next one.